This is a graph of web traffic during March 2020 on Citizens Advice's website, a charity that gives free advice for money, work, legal and other problems. It looks messy, but these lines tell us a story of how in the space of a month, coronavirus changed everything and revealed the growing concerns of a nation. On the 1st of March, Matt Hancock, the Secretary of State for Health and Social Care, said that the COVID-19 outbreak could force the government to shut down cities.
We don't take anything off the table at this stage.
However, with confirmed UK cases still only in double figures, this traffic spike shows people's main concern was over how coronavirus might impact their holiday plans. This behaviour repeated itself on the following 2 weekends amid Donald Trump's announcement of a travel ban from Europe.
Suspending all travel from Europe to the United States.
But attitudes quickly changed in the second week of March as markets suffered their worst day since the financial crash, and the World Health Organization confirmed that
COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
This was mirrored with steep rises in searches for advice about redundancy and sick pay entitlement on a Citizens Advice website. But with Boris Johnson warning,
many more families are going to lose loved ones before their time.
Surging anxiety in Britain sent their coronavirus advice page into the top 10, where it has remained ever since. By now, the public were being asked to self-isolate if they had symptoms or lived with anyone that did. And Rishi Sunak's
£330 billion of guarantees
was the government's attempt to calm the nerves of the UK. But instead, the public responded with a surging concern for things like universal credit, avoiding prepayment utility meters, and again, redundancy pay. The 15% of British workers that are self-employed also brought traffic, as they puzzled over how they might survive if they can't work. From the middle of March onwards, Citizens Advice's servers were getting huge visit numbers compared with earlier in the month. The pages with the most hits were for universal credit, which makes sense when it was later reported nearly 1 million applications were made in the last 2 weeks of March.
Currently experiencing high call volume.
No shit, lady.
To call back later.
And just for context, this is massive, as normally that figure is near 100,000 for any 2-week period. With the announcement of schools closing across the UK, Citizens Advice saw growing searches regarding people's abilities to pay bills. This traffic peaks as rumours of a UK lockdown circulates, and was joined by inquiries for people struggling with living costs. This continues as the UK-wide lockdown was announced by the Prime Minister on the 23rd of March.
You must stay at home.
As the UK came to terms with the first week of lockdown, inquiries over coronavirus and benefits emerge, as well as a growing interest in pages about employees being furloughed from their jobs. Throughout the month, we've seen the nation's worries play out through these searches on Citizens Advice's website, reminding us that COVID-19 is as much a threat to our ability to make ends meet as it is to our health. I want to give a big shout out to the 2 names above my head here, Gemma and Laura from Citizens Advice, who provided the data for this interesting story. But we want to know what you think. Have online searches for COVID-19 been helpful, or have they made you worry more? Drop us a line in the comments below, or take our poll in the top corner. And thanks very much for watching.